When faced with danger, the human mind can act very strangely. Yes, our minds have the capacity to confront fears. The scariest part is it's also capable of lying to us and making us believe our own lies, making us pretend that the danger is not there. The human mind can construct anything, from real things to imaginations, and hope is one of them. But what happens when that hope is misplaced? Celebrities might be everything in music and movies and even sports, but why do we badly want them to be saviors and revolutionaries who will help us challenge oppressive governance and help us seek injustice? It is a modern world, but celebrities seem to be held more accountable than the politicians we elected with our own votes.
I want to use my platform right now to call.
Firstly, celebrity worship is not a very new thing. In fact, the human instinct is programmed to feel safety and reassurance in whatever it believes to be the symbol of bliss, power, justice, salvation, and happiness. What else is presented this way other than celebrities themselves? They are presented as screen gods in their films. Their music videos are larger than life. They have ageless kings. They are richer and wealthier, living in mansions and driving fast cars. Indeed, they are the dream. But if you just step a bit outside of this bubble, you will see that these guys you want to worship so badly are just humans. Humans, but with bigger marketing budgets. In fact, they are more like employees whose jobs are to look cool no matter what. Because they are generally governed by some form of contracts, some of your favorite celebrities may have also walked into deadly traps. Contracts that determine their schedule, their philosophy and beliefs, and what to say and what not to say. Some are just individuals living a pre-written script on who and what they should look on camera, and when the lights go off, they sink into whatever they believe they are. Mostly, your expectations of them on society barely come to play. They are brands now and will be very difficult to support or endorse anything that is not on brands. And as brands, many celebrity identities are already pre-owned by their branding companies or record labels or even agencies. They have no option but to support whatever their companies direct them to. However, this doesn't mean you shouldn't hold your favorite celebrities accountable or borrow their voices to amplify your protest against injustice. The point is, learn to manage your expectations when these regular but popular humans don't perform the roles you put them to. By the way, if you've come this far, then you just might do us the biggest favor by subscribing and liking this video. It does a lot in helping us grow.
This is Nigeria.
Now, although this is not to say there aren't socially conscious celebrities who really practice what they preach, there are some socially passionate individuals who have actually become celebrities because of their socially charged messages about corruption, humanity, and bad governance. Their originality was already established before fame, and not the other way around.
How this all started, what turned this city into violence?
It's really crazy.
So all their lives, they remain committed to standing up for the people. Yet, there are also celebs who have no option but to also become socially conscious on their journey to the spotlight. Perhaps because they have encountered injustice in corporate boardrooms, contract to their companies or agencies, or come to realize that fame may have some dark sides they don't want to associate with. Some may also feel it very unrealistic to want to stay on brand while their voice is needed to counter injustice in some distant region.
Unfortunately, obeying the law doesn't help when just existing is considered a crime.
So yes, not all celebrities are indifferent or puppets. But the whole point is that there is a vast majority of individuals who only joined their craft because they could sing, act, dance, or are very great at playing ball. The fame came and they never for once imagined their names will be getting mentioned in some distant protest against injustice in the land they've never been to. To such celebs, you are lucky if they even lend their voices to your plight. Even some of these celebs need your help and have recognized how to use your collective power as fans to get justice for themselves. They know there is power in numbers, so how do you want them to represent you? Of course, there is no doubt that with great power comes great responsibility. Do celebrities have power? Of course, Can such power be used to effect lasting social change? Maybe. But most times, this power is mostly used to champion the sales of merchandise and not properly educate their fans on politics or civic intelligence. Celeb power is rarely galvanized properly, as their influence barely gets to courtrooms, senate buildings, or government offices, where the real decisions that affect people are made. Not to blame them actually. A celebrity's power is great, but it can be humbled at any time because, they are basically employees. They are only able to influence their political friends, but they don't possess true power like political or military power or the kind of power available to the masses, which they barely use. But is it the responsibility of the celebrity to play good cop and activist? To be fair, this is a personal decision. In a free world, or play safe to save their brands, a recommendation will be that celebs infuse their art with positive messages that can teach their fans how to select good leaders and stand up for themselves and their rights. But isn't it sad that we have come to a time where educational institutions are not held accountable for civic education? Rather, we crucify a bunch of celebrities, a bunch of famous people for our own shortcomings. If any society is collapsing, the people mostly, whether directly or indirectly, are culpable. People elect leaders. People endorse leaders. People endorse and promote social behaviors that are deemed good or destructive. People must learn to stand up in the face of tyranny. Yes, it is convenient to do that behind our keypads and our mobile screens, but we must firstly do that through our elections to avoid voting in leaders that will collapse our societies with wars and economic depression. We must remember we are people and we put them there. Think about this before you expect a celebrity to save you. If you look into the mirror, you will realize there is only one person who can save you.